have an entity with two properties. Let's define another entity. And for this entity, we just need two properties of type string, both text string name. And something that I want to show you is how to create a nullable property. So designer properties, add text property, and here in the generic parameter, if I write like this, then it's nullable property. Means that it's not mandatory to set a value to the description. If it's not nullable, then it will be automatically required. You can inspect the created entity and you will see what happens when you add the question mark or you don't add the question mark. The framework is automatically detecting the nullable properties, and for that properties will not use required attribute, and also will make the property itself nullable. Okay, now that I have the second entity, I can create a one-to-many relation. So designer properties, add one, and here I just need to say department. Okay, and I need to give a name to the property, department, and some settings. Now, technically, it's enough just to set the name of the property, but I want to have a nice name on the label, so I will add the department, the label. You can add also a placeholder. And for example, if you want to have a nullable relation here, so the employee may have a department, then you need to say is optional, and this will make the relation optional. If you don't put this, then the relation will be mandatory. So mandatory to set the department to the employee. And also, if you want to have the shadow property, like for example, name of many employees, so this will create in the employee entity, in the department entity, will create a property, a list of employees, name it employees. Okay, what I also want to do now here is to define what kind of text will appear in the drop down for department. So I will say department, default catalog property, and I want to see the name of the department. Okay, stop. Now we need to stop the, let me close the browser, and yeah, now let's uncomment a method in the program. Under the debug, there is this method, which basically what is doing is creating the database. And every time when we run, this method will delete the database and recreate in order for us to easily do changes to the database until we reach the best design for the database. Okay, now that this is done, we can go back to the home view, and I can create now a grid view. So builder, create grid view, and here I need to put two parameters. First is the employee model, which is a generated model for the employee. It's a kind of DTO, but has also methods. Okay, and the entity, and now a name, employees grid view. Now we have the grid view created, and we can display this component. Let's do it, for example, here, employees grid view. Okay. Now let's run the application. So in this moment, the database will be created, and when we will navigate to the contact page, we see already a grid view on the page, and we have a new button, and if I try to click save, it's telling me that now I need to fill this because it's not optional. And for department, I don't have a department to select, and you see the star, it's required. So if I try to save, will tell me that no, this is not possible. So what I need to do is to create also an builder, create another grid view, and department model, department grid view, and I just need to add this. Let's let's create the page for it. Builder, create page, department page, and okay, and content. Let's add the content to be this grid view for departments. Okay, but I need this one. Okay, and what I can do now is to show you something else on the page title bar, add menu items, and here I can add menu inside the title bar. And I need department page. Okay, department page. Now, if I run the app, and I can go to contact Here we put the grid for employees, and here we have the menu items for departments. So I go to departments and I will say production, description none, create, and I have already the production. Let's create another one, quality, some description, create. Now I have two departments. Go back to contact, and now I can add an employee. Okay, so what we did two entities and two grid views, and you saw only with one line we were able to create, I say, a powerful grid view. Okay.